The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. Hey, I thought the past 24 hours couldn't get any wilder, but Donald Trump just gave what is arguably the most positive announcement for XRP that this coin has ever heard. In today's video, I will be discussing this and other important news updates, the US economy, and much more. This is a monumental event, so you should definitely stick around until the very end. Just this news alone might cause XRP's value to skyrocket by trillions of dollars. Additionally, there is a great deal of excitement for HBAR holders regarding this. However, we will discuss it shortly. Before anything else, I feel compelled to mention that XRP has had a staggering increase of 15.93% in the past 24 hours alone, as well as an almost 40% increase in the past week, rising from 226 to 318 per coin. I am quite convinced that XRP will truly touch $4 very soon given the recent news, which has only added to its incredible surge. On the other hand, this data suggests that $20 XRP might be overly cautious. So, in a moment, we will discuss that. However, I would want to begin by discussing the current state of the markets. Reason being, the Consumer Price Index, CPI, inflation data we received was actually lower than expected. Inflation came up at 3.2 rather than 3.3, which is actually quite bullish. The market for stocks and cryptocurrency is responding positively to the slowing of inflation. Inflation that is under control, plenty of global liquidity, a healthy money supply, and assets that are sure to reap the rewards of an unprecedented economic boom are just a few of the many things that lie ahead. This is something I will say again in the year 2025. Many ISO cryptocurrencies, including XRP, HBAR, XLM, and XDC, will experience their greatest bull run in 2025, in my opinion. In a nutshell, since this is the worldwide curve for Bitcoin market's adoption, I don't see this happening in 2030. Everything is moving along at a far quicker pace than I had expected. It will be really wild, I promise. Therefore, you should be prepared for what is happening here. I think the first piece of fantastic news that will help the XRP price in the near future is that the SEC action against Ripple is almost certainly going to be dismissed. In light of yesterday's appeal from Gary Gensler, this was stated by none other than Ripple's chief legal officer. I should mention that if we examine this chart from the previous day, what we can observe is the following. This appeal was released by Gary Gensler. XRP did drop from its all-time high of 317 to a low of 293, however, it has since recovered, demonstrating remarkable resilience. Gary Gensler has made our lives more difficult by manipulating the markets, targeting investors, and generally making things harder for us. However, we are demonstrating tremendous strength by continuing to persevere. Coming up next, I will discuss the next XRP resistance level. We haven't even swum out of the pool yet. There won't be a meteoric rise to $4 per coin overnight, but this is still very positive news, especially in light of the fact that we've received some of the most pessimistic news in the past day, and have chosen to ignore it. Let me get this straight. Donald Trump is kind of involved in all of this. Gary Gensler is retiring the day before Trump's inauguration to avoid being fired and to ensure that he can continue to work for the government. This is because, as you might expect, being dismissed makes it impossible to be rehired by the United States government. With that said, there are many reasons to be grateful to Donald Trump, but there is one announcement in particular that he made recently that will far surpass anything that has come before. As far as I am aware, this is the single most positive piece of news regarding US-based cryptocurrency companies. According to Trump, the concept of a reserve currency backed by US coinage is attractive. So, to rephrase, Trump is seriously considering, without irony, the possibility of funding US-based cryptocurrency ventures with the US government's strategic crypto reserve. Now, I'm aware that many of you are unaware of the magnitude of this strategic reserve. I will be explaining it to you in the near future. However, before we get into that, I would like to mention the abundance of crypto enterprises situated in the United States, and I promise there will be many more. Yes, many crypto projects stand to benefit from this, but only the most innovative and useful ones should be considered. Of the few cryptocurrencies that can claim to innovate, while also serving the interests of the US government, financial institutions, and of course, you guys, XRP is one of them. I mean, just recently, Donald Trump had dinner with Ripple's top legal officer and CEO to talk business and cryptocurrency laws. Mr. Trump, you are the finest. He will be thinking primarily about XRP when he leaves. Then there's HBAR, which is forging huge alliances with every major American company, SpaceX, Google, IBM, Boeing, you name it. Therefore, I believe these two cryptocurrency initiatives run by American corporations have the most. That being said, it doesn't rule out the fact that XLM and other similar projects will also benefit greatly from this. Your time spent viewing my video is greatly appreciated. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.